It's now raining, but that don't stop the party. We are heading to lunch for our next extravaganza.
And we changed our shirts because we were like, we can't afford to get this white dirty on the first day. So we're gonna put them back on, but we changed them in between us doing errands and things. So,
and if you're an original, you know where these shirts started. But yeah, so she's been fussing at me all day about
why he got white shirts.
But you know,
especially with the way he eat.
Whatever.
Need a bib.
I might get one.
You should have got a bib
made.
Yeah, you should have.
Cause you know, I can't. I gotta grub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And you can't really grub in a white shirt.
But yeah, so we're gonna head over for lunch. You excited?
I am, because I want some wings. I love wings. I can eat wings anytime.
Yeah.
Any day.
And this place actually has done a lot of recent community work with, you know.
Yes. During the pandemic.
Yeah. It's important. A lot of people were borderline starving during the pandemic. Resources were limited, so any restaurant that contributed to giving food, you know, and this time where businesses struggle, that definitely means a lot to communities, especially communities of color.
And we went, so the grind is in Jersey City. We're about to head to Newark right now and head to Uncle Willie's Wings. So I'm excited, because anytime you have uncle in the name, you know it's about to be finger licking good.
Finger licking. Your uncle made that chicken on the grill for this cookout. You know it's banging. Okay. Thank you so much. Lord, we thank you for this food that we're about to receive. We ask that you make it nutritional for our bodies. We ask that you bless the hands that prepared it. We ask that you bless the hands that took our order.
Amen.
And we just thank you for the opportunity to support the businesses that we believe in. We ask that you continue to provide for this family so that we can support others as they try to provide for theirs. We are just super grateful for our growth, and in your name we say thank you and amen.
Amen. Find out.
I know how to pray.
Take us to church now. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. So,
go ahead.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I've been waiting on this all day.
So, my box was a little messy because we was running in the rain, and that's just what happened. But I'm excited about these wings. They're from Uncle Willie's, and they just smell so good. You ain't gonna say nothing? I mean, can you slow down? Just give them a sec. So we had to change our shirts, right? because we got drenched in this major thunderstorm that just so happened to pop up today. And our white shirts were pretty much drenched. So we decided to put on our Val B Assistant and Bryce B Gourmet shirts to try our food. And we came back to our apartment building. So this is technically our apartment, amenity space that you see.
A little bit more about this business. I actually found out about Uncle Willie's because, again, we were doing our research, but like I mentioned, I think he has given over 500,000 meals to families. So it's amazing, essentially, like, not to talk so slow, but I'm just thinking about how selfless it must be to give during a time where you also need. Trading places, huh?
You had your moment.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
How's mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese is great. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can you be
Honey.
honest already?
6, 8, and 12 is not enough.
What?
I want queen bee sauce in a 30 piece.
I'm done. I don't know. What are you talking about?
I probably could have just been like, I want 2 12 packs. But we're definitely gonna go back. And because, you know, the point of eating through the East Coast is to share and promote and help circulate to the best of our abilities. But it's also so we can be more consistent. We're not perfect when it comes to supporting Black, and nobody's saying that you have to be, but just to like bring it to your conscious instead of your subconscious. Because it's like when you have time to think, and when you're sitting down, you're like, oh, you know, I want to buy from a Black-owned business today, but I want that to be like my go-to.
So I just want to tell you about these fries, right? These fries are loaded Cajun. I didn't tell you could have some. Look at that. Oh, you dropped it on me.
That's why I put a bib on.
Here, go ahead. You have some. I'm just playing. So these fries are loaded Cajun fries. So basically they have like Cajun seasoning, but they have chili and cheese, and it is just love.
Oh, I'm gonna mix this with my mac and cheese.
It is so good. It's so good. So we hope you'll try this restaurant, right? And I encourage you to get the loaded Cajun fries. And I think Bryce has already encouraged you enough to get the Queen Bee sauce on the wings. The wings are good.
That's good. You can call it a concoction if you want to. It's good.
So that's the Willie sauce wings over there, right? It just has Willie sauce on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I clearly made a mistake, but
It's good together?
it is good together. But my wings were also Queen Bee? Queen Bee sauce. But I accidentally poured Bryce's Willie special sauce on them, so it's double. I thought it was another thing of the Queen Bee sauce in here. I didn't know it was yours.
Yo, you want to fight? I'm sure that would be just as entertaining. Don't be begging for my tea when you done.
That's mine anyway.
But yeah, so this is our lunch. It's clearly gonna be tomorrow's lunch too.
I think one of the main things I want to say about this restaurant though is that the customer service is everything for us. And you know, as soon as we walked in, it was, you know, great from the time we walked in to the time we left. So really want to highlight great customer service for this particular business. And in addition to that, really great food.
Yeah, and I do want to point out to y'all that we're going to give you the real with nobody's paying us. We're not endorsed or sponsored. If it's not good, we're going to say it's not good. And that's on us because we are doing research, but at least we can learn from our mistakes and share them with you because as we all know, when you travel, you don't want to go to places that are highly recommended and find out that you could have spent your money and your time somewhere else because vacation, for some of us, is on a limited time basis. So you want to get in where you know your money will be put to good use and etc. Because we've definitely done that where we looked at the reviews of some places that were highly recommended. Depends on who's recommending them.
And we didn't have a good experience.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, if I don't like it, I'll tell you. If I have a problem with it, I'll tell you. If something needs to be changed, I'll tell you. And this is how we support each other by, giving great feedback so that people, one of the things that me and Val always talk about, and I think this has been on Twitter and other platforms multiple times, is the way people put down Black-owned businesses when you should just be giving feedback and giving them an opportunity to make a correction. But they don't know if they're not giving feedback and you're just trashing them on the internet.
Right, exactly.
We're focusing on food because we love to eat, and our previous series was us learning how to cook different recipes that we haven't made before, for the most part.
Yeah, most of the 26 letters that we did, most of those dishes we had never made before, so that was a great experience. And I think Bryce has said it before, we wanted to start a series and create content that would bring and build a community, bring the community together and then build that community up. And so I think we saw another opportunity in Eating Through the East Coast series to build an even bigger community around food. I mean, who doesn't love to eat, right? And so building that community around food, but not just any food, right? Food that is made by the hands of, people who look like us. BIPOC owned, Black owned, so we really wanted to highlight that and really go on this journey. And we also want you all to go on this journey with us and let us know if you try one of these restaurants that we recommended or that we're visiting. Please, by all means, let us know how you liked it, and let them know that you tried it off of our recommendation, because I think that's one great way to build community, and we're doing it. And let us know that it's
actually working,
Yeah.
Because when we were in there was a guy that said that there were some new customers that came based off of a video that was made on TikTok. So whatever that person's intentions were for making that TikTok video, it seemed to be a success. And we want to know that we're supporting, we're helping circulate, and our support is actually turning into a movement. It's really hard to find good information on Black-owned businesses, and we hope that we can be the hub for that.
Yep. And I think part of the movement is really circulating Black dollars in the Black community. So if nothing else, we want to build community and circulate the Black dollar as much as possible in our community. So
yeah, for sure. And I know you're like, how is it that you spending money will contribute to circulating? Well, it's because I could go to Burger King down the street, McDonald's down the street, Chipotle down the street. It doesn't matter how big of a contribution, it's that we start contributing. Like
intentionally contributing, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think that's what you were getting at earlier while I was like stuffing my face, is that we want folks to be intentional about supporting the Black-owned community, supporting Black-owned businesses, because we can do that during the holidays. We can do, you're kind of thinking about doing that during the holidays, maybe during somebody's birthday, but when you're traveling, when you're just going on vacation, we want that to be at the front of your mind. We want, okay, all right, so I'm coming to New Jersey in 2 weeks. I saw Val and Bryce's video. They went to Uncle Willie's, they went to the Grind, and I want to try these places because I know that they're Black-owned and they're right around the way from where I'm staying in the hotel. So we want that to be, like Bryce said, we want to be the hub for Black-owned restaurants and BIPOC-owned restaurants where people can come to our page and really and look by state, right? Because we're doing this by state, and be able to see like, oh, well, these are restaurants in the area that I'm gonna be staying at. Let me check them out. Let me support as much as possible. So yeah.
Because it is at the front of our minds. The first thing I did when we went to Hawaii, I looked up Black-owned restaurants, and I didn't know if it was going to be like, a possibility for the area that we were in. But what I did learn is that they exist. I learned where they are, and I actually connected with one of them. I emailed them and I said, hey, this is really important to us. You don't know how much this means to us to see that you're open and you're thriving. And they responded. And so that was really important, and that's what we essentially want to be doing.
Yeah, because it's easy to go to the touristy things, and we're not saying stop doing touristy things or stop visiting touristy restaurants and things like that. We're not saying that at all. What we are saying is that in addition to supporting those businesses, that you take the time out to support. I mean, you think about it, right? On a 5-week vacation, I wish, a 5-day vacation, right? You're gonna eat out. Mm-hmm. How many times in a 5-week? I keep saying 5-week, in a 5-day time span.
Claim it.
I know we probably would eat out at least twice a day. Exactly. So that's 10 different restaurants. 9 times out of 10 is what we would do. And
yeah, we never go to the same ones.
Exactly. So what we're challenging you all is to make at least half of however many restaurants you plan to visit, make at least half of those Black-owned.
Or BIPOC. Mm-hmm. You had a 12-piece.
No, you didn't even let me try no mac and cheese. Let me have some. I let you try you is right stingy sometimes.
That's how you're supposed to be. Well, since you said this was good together, I'm going to go ahead and put my Uncle Willie's sauce wings and my Queen Bee sauce wings together. And another thing that I want to point out,
well, it is good.
Give me my tray. That was mentioned to us because I think this is really important, and I know this doesn't happen at other places. He makes his sauce fresh. Mm-hmm. It's in jars.
He makes it every morning.
He brings it to the restaurant in the morning, so you don't have to be like.
He makes it at the restaurant in the mornings.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he actually goes there.
You don't have to be like, oh, how long does this sauce sit out or whatever. I thought it was pretty cool that the sauce is rotating and fresh.
Mm-hmm. I will say, because Keif told us what is most popular, so he did say the garlic parm wings are the most popular flavor that they have. He also said that there is their hottest sauce.
Dylon.
Yeah, Dylon. It's the same word, Dylon.
But that's what they call.
But that particular wing
has 3 of the hottest peppers in the world.
Yes. In the sauce.
And people actually order it.
And then the second hottest wing, Ghost Face, mm-hmm. has 2 of the hottest peppers in the world. And yeah, I was like, ooh. I tried to get Bryce to try it, but he was like, mm-mm. So I thought that would have made a really funny video.
I ain't gonna be on the toilet for a few days.
Had a bubble guts.
Yeah, my stomach be like, you don't even eat hot food. What's this?
Oh gosh. Oh man. Well, whoever ordering it, I wanted a visual.
Said they be
like,
hyping up
this?
those hot wings, and I'm like, yo, who is this? Where are they from? Is it yo?
I'm a sweet barbecue, maybe sweet and tangy person, and that's what I got, and I love it. It's really good.
Even with some ranch, I can't eat hot food. Hot wings, I mean.
I'm full.
Me too.
Woo. You got double the wings. How many you got left? You put a dent in it. Let me see.
Mind your business.
Let me see. How many you got left?
A lot.
1, 2, 3. I got 6. I think I'm gonna eat one more and then I'm gonna call it quits. Bryce had us in these white shirts. We done got sauce everywhere. Them shirts would have been ruined had we ate in them. Any color but white, baby. Any color but white.
Well, we spent so much time recording that I just figured, okay, we can get white because we're not going to be able to enjoy our food like we would if we didn't have any cameras. Now, I threw down right now because we at home and I ain't really got to, hold the camera, be out trying to get angles and stuff. That was my thought process.
Then you shouldn't try to take us to a wing place. We need pork.
Well, normally I prefer plain wings with the dipping sauce. Or dry rub.
I'm about to say, even plain wings with dipping sauce is gonna pop on you. That stuff you pop.
You don't know how to eat.
Man, that mean I be eating good. I be like.
That is one of the things I enjoy.
I'm trying to eat. What you enjoy about what?
Enjoy about you.
What?
As a woman.
What, baby?
You know how to eat.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be funny for a second. But
No.
yeah, you're right. I usually be sloppy eating wings, but I'm trying to be cute right now.
I love watching you eat crab legs. Leave that in there too.
Why you like watching me eat crab legs?
Cause you be having crab juice all over you. I'm like, ooh. Well, you could just be like,
I needed to show you what you made, boo. You getting all of this.
I ain't asked for all of that.
Just imagine me eating crab legs, baby.
Get on.
What? I didn't even do nothing to you.
You play too much.
Oops.
Thanks for tuning in to Eating Through the East Coast with the Hendersons NYC. Come back on September 7th at 11 a.m. to watch us visit another Black-owned business in New Jersey. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.